Hello and welcome to the Beet Goes On podcast. Today I am talking to spray tan partners, but it affects every business that is in the retail world or in the service industry. We're talking about inventory. So whatever business that you're in, if you don't keep track of your inventory, then you have nothing to run your business with. So I am currently dealing with some ingredients for some products. So I'm going to have to pivot and push some other products, both wholesale to the partners and to my spray tan and direct to consumer customers. So some things are just out of our control. There's sometimes that certain ingredients are hard to get because of the time of year, the high demand. In spring, we typically run out of products often. So we have the option on our website for pre-order so that you can go ahead and get in line first for the products that we run out of frequently. One of the things that we're running low on this week that will soon go on pre-order for just a week or two is the self-tanning lotion and the booster lotion. If you own a spray tan business and you don't sell it online like I do here in Savannah, you can pre-order, go ahead and ring your customer up for it and set one aside, pre-sell the stuff. That's actually, you're getting it paid for before you order it. So just let them know, hey, it's going to take a couple weeks for the booster to come in. It's going to take a couple weeks for the self-tanner. If you want to go ahead and pay me, you can also pre-order it, have it drop shipped to them from our website, and you really had no money come out of your pocket. So what I'm saying is have the customer pay you for the booster. You then pay for it on the pro site and have it shipped to them. You can do that. And then you haven't done anything. You made your money because you got your price, your wholesale rate for the product, and they've already paid for it. So when things are on pre-order, go ahead and let your customers know. If they're there, say you need to get in because it's season and Beettan's running out of product. This is our season. There's a high demand for the self-tanner and the booster this year. Last year it was the mousse. It's crazy. They take turns. So last year we kept running out of the mousse. This year, for whatever reason, people are wanting the two lotions, the self-tanner and the booster. So we're almost sold out of those. So it takes longer to get those new batches made because of the high demand in this market with ordering DHA and the ingredients for all self-tanning products. So just keep that in mind. Keep a bottle of solution. If you have, for the next week, I would always have at least 2 bottles, depending on if you're doing 50 tans a week, have 4 bottles. If you're doing 10 tans a week, have a backup bottle. This is one of those things. I was looking at my booking system today, and people book last minute. Like they just do. It's the last service that they book. So they book their hair. Any service that takes a long time, they book first because it's harder to get in with your hairstylist. It's harder to get in with your waxer. It's harder to get in. Those services take longer because a spray tan is only a 15, 20 minute interval. They think of us last. They also want to get all of that other stuff out of the way and have it done. So the spray tan is an afterthought because they do it right before their event. They want it to look its best and have its glow. So I do have those clients who plan ahead and accordingly. Most of the time, even those clients book last minute because they bought the dress that makes them feel pale. They figure they'll look better in their outfit with a tan. They didn't have time to get their eyelashes done and they'd like to have the next best thing, or like they want to have something easier and faster to make them feel better in their own skin, which is usually, typically a spray tan. So keep that in mind. People book last minute. So if you're looking at your schedule for the next week and you have 10 spray tans and you're like, you pick up your bottle. This happens all the time. Pick up your bottle and you're like, I've got enough. And then the Monday of the next week rolls around and you've got 10 more bookings, and then you have to overnight your solution, which costs more. So let's keep up with inventory this year. For many reasons, like you want to be able to upsell product. The tanning water is a really easy upsell in the spring because it's so easy and it's refreshing. It's a huge upsell, like super popular. It also, when people are shedding their clothes, they also want to keep their feet. They're wearing flip-flops. They want to keep their feet with a little color. And the spray tan is just so concentrated. You can't spray the feet too much. So the tanning water is a good upsell just to have a spritz on their feet to give their feet some color without over tanning or it looking like muddy. And the reason I say muddy is if you get hardcore spray tan on your feet and then you wear shoes, the shoes are going to rub the skin and it's going to create this like patchy look on your feet, which is not pretty in sandals. We get away with it all winter but it's not as cute in the summer. So I always upsell the water. So keep all of your inventory in. We do not have a minimum order requirement for our wholesale products for our spray tan partners. So why wouldn't you? The next episode, we're going to go into each product. And if you have one and not the other, how to pivot, how to explain, what that product does. And also how to upsell shipping it to them. I always say Nordstrom style. When you go to your local, whatever retail store and they're out of something, they're out of your size, they'll say, but we can order it. We can order it and send it to your house right now for you. That's what you guys can say. If you don't have a product and they're asking you questions about how to maintain it, how long it lasts, I used to be in the habit of saying 5 to 10 days and then let them go on their way. But I now explain the science of how it works and say, if you want it to last longer, you can buy this product and, or when your tan is gone, buy this product. So the product can last forever. If you use the spray tan can last forever, the tan can last forever if you utilize and use all of the products and understand how they work. And so that means that you guys have to understand the products and how they work. So if you're still stuck, I know in the beginning you guys are so focused on your business and learning how to spray tan. Well, now let's learn how to upsell the product line. So the next episode that we have is going to be the product line, how to upsell each one of them. I think it's going to be really useful information for you. But this week, let's remember to keep your inventory in stock. And then order everything, have everything in stock. Spring is the season. This when people are shedding the clothes. If you don't have it there, they won't buy it. But if you need some tips, listen to next week's episode. But please keep that spray tan solution in stock. You don't have a spray tan business without spray tan solution. And it happens every year. We have a slew of girls who are like, oh my gosh, I got booked with a bachelor party. You're getting booked and groups of women are going to weddings, bachelorette parties, spring flings, all the things. You'll have proms, you'll have all the things. There's a lot of action that happens in spring. It's already picking up here in Savannah pre-St. Pat's. I'm getting really busy. So please keep your solution in stock because I would hate for you guys to have to pay. Overnighting in some parts of the country can be up to $100 to overnight your solution. That's cutting in to your profit. So please keep your stuff in stock. You will go through it in spring, no matter how new or how slow you are now. This is the season. So keep your solution in stock, keep that inventory, keep as much product as you can to upsell. So now that we've learned about inventory, next week we're going to talk about products and a lot of spray tan questions that your clients are going to ask you during this busy season. And we're going to tie the product to that question to help you upsell the product. So tune into the next episode so that you can, now that you understand that you need the inventory in stock during this busy season, let's talk about what these products do and how to upsell it based on the questions the customer is going to ask and how the products work. So tune into the next episode and we'll go over that.